Now, it's your feel-good breakfast show, and we've got something special. Once again, we're in the studio here, and we've got our schoolboy sensation catching the attention of the Australian rugby media to playing in the Varsity Young Guns competition for Mighties and nearly making it into the premier competition before lockdown suspended all sports. Sebastian Super Seb Prentice is a force to be reckoned with. And now this morning, the commerce student, entrepreneur, and varsity rugby player will be taking us through a full-body bottle workout, which will stimulate all the muscles in your body in a time-efficient manner. Seb, how are you doing this morning, brother?
Good, thanks to you, Ryle. Thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure having you on the show, man. So listen, what have you been up to during the national lockdown?
Been training a lot, been focusing on the studies, trying to adapt a little bit to this new method of instruction, obviously mostly being online. But yeah, just been keeping busy, training probably twice a day. And yeah, trying to stay on top of my studies as well as taking some time to just develop myself with this new world we're living in.
All right, Seb, I can definitely see you haven't stopped training one bit. I mean, those arms are just busting out of the frame. I don't know how you even fitted it all in there. But man, listen, exactly how have you actually been keeping fit during the lockdown? I know, especially being a rugby player, you can't go through all your drills, you don't have the open spaces on the field. So how have you made that compromise?
So I've adapted my training a little bit. I have been privileged enough to have had access to some weights, but in terms of fitness and cardiovascular work, I've been really looking at high-intensity interval training because obviously up until recently we haven't had a lot of space to run around in and keep that cardio up. So I've been doing a lot of interval training, a lot of jumping movements, and sort of just trying to really get the heart rate up in a small area.
All right, man, well, it's time for the good stuff. And I know everybody at home and all the young kids out there are dying to know how on earth are we going to get some biceps like that and those guns. So I know you got a cool workout. Where are we going to begin with this and what exactly do we need to start?
Okay, so we're starting off with, what we're going to be doing is an RDL, which is a Romanian deadlift. This is a really great exercise you want to be doing, especially during lockdown, because we're sitting down for quite a large portion of the day and we're hunched over. So this is going to work on really retracting, working this posterior chain. So I like to think of it as you're almost picking up your phone kind of a thing, but you can incorporate this water bottle. If you've got a 5-liter water bottle, which is a great tool to make use of, you're going to hinge at the hip, bend the knees slightly and bring it back up, really engaging that glute and that hamstring muscle.
All right, now I love that cue that Seb has just given us. For everybody at home, make sure you're hinging at the hip especially. So it's no good just trying to put the bottle down on the ground because you're essentially just curving the spine. This hinging at the hip is really working my glutes, working my hamstring. And I mentioned as well that posterior chain, which I'm feeling, it's got a proper burn. Is that right, Seb?
100%, Ryle.
Okay, I love it, man. So you guys at home, try both sides, of course. We're hitting both posterior chain lines, especially when it comes to those glutes. But Seb's going to hit us with another exercise here, I'm sure. So what's next?
Okay, so next up we have a hand release push-up. So like I said, when we're sitting down, often in lockdown, we hunched over like this. And a push-up does activate the front, the anterior. So what we're trying to do to counterbalance that is release the hands at the bottom. So if you can either do it off your knees like this, and you're lifting your hands off, or you can just do it like a normal push-up, going all the way down, releasing your hands and really squeezing the back and pushing back up like that.
Oh, now, Seb, this is really cool, man, because normally the push-up for me is literally, like you said, just working that anterior line, which can get quite tight and assist in hunching over. But I love how you've just included that release, because for me, in between my scaps, I'm feeling like a good stimulation, a good concentration, which I would imagine opens up the diaphragm, right?
Exactly, 100%. And it really helps a little bit with that posture, keeping your shoulders back, because like I said, often we're sitting for a large portion of the day, we're hunched over, working or whatever you might be doing.
Oh, this is great, Seb. And also, I think it's quite nice that lifting your hands off the ground just kind of forces you to control the movement that much more and not kind of rush through it. So I love this one, man. Thank you. What's next?
Okay, so next we have a squat variation, which is more of a full body movement. So normally with squats, you're just sort of going like this. But what we're going to do today is we're going to do a goblet squat. So you're going to take your water bottle, or you can even take some books in a backpack or something, and you're holding it out in front of you. You're squatting down, really engaging the full body, because you need to activate all those muscles to hold this water bottle or whatever you might be holding, whatever item it is, to just keep it up and keep it in the center and stable whilst you're executing these squats.
You are just spot on. I know, especially when it comes to a squat, I just feel it in the lower half, but I'm forced to actually almost squeeze the bottle. I'm feeling a concentration in the upper body here as well, which is really cool. So I'm getting a full body stimulation while doing squats, which is kind of weird, but kind of awesome at the same time. So this is really efficient. And I think for anybody at home, if you are struggling with a hack and you don't have a big bottle like this, more than welcome to use any heavy weight that you have. You've seen in the studio, in the show before, how many hacks we have. So grab anything that you've got, and that's going to make this exercise just that much more special. We're still in the studio with Seb. He's a rugby sensation, and he's going to deliver us another epic exercise. Seb, what's next, bro? Whew.
So last off, what we want to do here is what you call a Russian twist. So like with the squat and the first exercise, you can do it without any weight, but to really take it to that next level, you grab your water bottle and you're rotating across like this from one side to the other whilst keeping your feet up off the ground. And that's really going to engage the whole core, as well as you're going to get some oblique activation in there as well, which is the side. And it's a great full core movement that you can incorporate at home.
Now, I thought it was easy at first because I had my feet on the ground. The minute I lifted them off the ground, oh, you guys are going to feel the burn in this exercise. Seb, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in the studio, man. I'm looking so forward to the opportunity to see you play once again once we get to this lockdown. But have a magic day, bro.
Thank you so much, Ryle. Thank you.